Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Glad you could make it tonight on another installment of Timetable Tracktest here in Train Sim World 5. Yeah, the first one took off by storm. Like it was insane. One of the best streams in terms of viewers. So thank you guys so much. I guess you really liked it. And that was, of course, that's the reason why I wanted to make another one. So we're going to do episode 2 today of Timetable Tracktest. So in the first episode, we play tested the IC300 series from Groningen to Meppel. And right now, I think I have some test services ready for the IC300 series, which is basically the 24-hour intercity service between Groningen and Assen. So this is a bit more complicated because the intercity to Meppel was going to leave like once every 2 hours. This intercity is going to leave like twice an hour for 24 hours. So I wanted to do a bit of play testing on this one. To verify if everything's working just like it should, and then with the findings that I gathered today during our playtest, I will be able to finalize the remaining services, and then hopefully within a couple of days I'll be able to release a new version. So version 101 has been released. I believe it was last week on GitHub, so you can go over to GitHub and take a look if you wanted to. So you can already play around with all of the services from Groningen to Meppel. And today we're going to do timetable track test for the IC300 and 350 series from Groningen to Assen. Basically, we're departing from Groningen Platform 3B and we're going to Assen Platform 2. But instead of only offering rush hour services, we're literally offering services around the clock 24/7. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a really long stream today because it takes about 23 minutes to get from Groningen to Assen, back and forth. So give and take, we're probably going to take like an hour or so. It should be short and sweet, but that's also makes it a little bit more digestible. You know, it's a quick and awesome experience. So here's my timetable of week 24. At the moment, we only got ICM free services ready to go. And as you can see, here is all of the services that I implemented. Groningen to Meppel, Meppel to Groningen. These are all ready. But if you look closely, you see four different services from Assen to Groningen. This is IC350 and 351. This is basically, this one originates from Groningen. And we have IC301 and 302. And those originate from Assen. So I want to do playtest of IC301 today. We're going to start in Assen, and afterwards we're going back. We're going to Groningen, of course, and after that we're going back to Assen. The way back to Assen is going to take 5 minutes longer because we have to unload passengers and then position the train properly so it's ready for, the trip back to Groningen. So let's select IC301, 12:01 departure time, 23 minutes. It is the 9th of September. I'm going for a light rain scenario. And without any further ado, let me first check if my audio is fine. It is the 9th of September. Okay, that's fine. Then without further ado, let's get right into it. Maybe, just maybe, we'll also do a little conductor session today to see if it works. But for now, we're solely going to focus on driving the ICM free compartments this time still again to Groningen. So we're going to start in Assen. We're going to drive this intercity service to Groningen. It takes about 23 minutes. The way back will take 28 because we need some time to unload the passengers and position the train at the right spot. So let's get started. That's on the right side if I'm correct. Yes. Gauge lights can stay off, train lights can be on. Everything's ready. ATB and Deadman. Alright, I always put the wiper interval at about 3 seconds. That should be fine. Set it to interval. Is it working? There we go. Awesome. So we got 4 minutes to load some passengers. So the train should be ready. It's in parking right now. We should be fine. Let's get outside and have a quick look at the PIS system. Also, if anybody's going to board the train is all. So on platform 3, we have all of the intercities leaving from Meppel to Groningen. The next one is going to arrive at 1:59 because it arrives every 2 hours. Platform 2, this platform will only be used for the Assen-Groningen 24-hour service. So basically, and as you can see, it works flawlessly. 12:05, our train leaves, and then at 12:35, basically the next one is going for departure. So every half an hour there will be an intercity train to Groningen through Haren. This is the station that we skipped last time when we took the Meppel route. We went to Europa Park. This time we're going only through Haren. It's only a one stop. Haren still proves to be kind of challenging for me at times, so we're gonna have a nice drive here. Here's the train, and this is platform 1. So in 45 minutes the next train's gonna arrive. Intercity service to Meppel. Basically it's only gonna call in Hogeveen at the time. Alright, I just hope people will board this train, because for some reason that sometimes happens. I don't really know what's going on, but people sometimes really don't board the train. But the last time when I conducted a few tests of this route, actually a lot of passengers would get on the train in Haren, so let's just assume they will. Maybe it's also possible because I'm playing in free mode, they're always standing here for some reason. No, I don't want to give up service. Got like a minute and a half left. We're leaving in 2 minutes. So let's get in there and get ready for departure. Also, a first time today, there will be an interactive map on the top right. Basically, I'm using Thirdrail. Thirdrail is a interactive live map of the location of our train. It uses the Train Sim World 5 API, and basically it keeps sending real life location data to the map. So basically it looks like we're driving a real train. We're just... oh, I found a new shortcut. Okay. So basically it looks like we're going to be basically that is our position in real life, what you see on the map. But it's the location data is being submitted by the Train Sim World API. So we have a little extra layer of immersion right there. Alright, we're almost ready to leave. Let me put it to drive. This is fine. We should be okay. And get ready any second now to lock the train doors. And then we should get ready. Okay. Okay. And that's our cue. Always gotta put the camera right here. I always love this this viewpoint. Alright, we're going to arrive in Haren in approximately 12 minutes from now. It's 20 kilometers. That's going to be our only stop for this particular service. So I literally found a new shortcut. When you press the space bar, you have the high horn. That's awesome. I didn't know that. I accidentally pressed it. Okay. It's going a little bit fast now. There we go. And there's the 140 sign. Experiencing some light rain on the way to Haren, 19 kilometers left, approximately 10 minutes. We should arrive at platform 2. So I have already conducted a couple of tests already. The last time I tested this a couple of days ago, there was an issue with the route because the previous train wouldn't leave. So I was literally going back and forth from Groningen to Assen, and I was halted by a red sign right in front of Assen, and it turned out that that train couldn't leave because I didn't program it like properly. So I was literally, the train would wait there like forever because the other train was simply not bulging at all. So that was I guess a interesting experience to say the least. But it should be fixed now, so that's why we're going to conduct the playtest today. Slow down a little bit. So like I said, this is probably going to be quite a shorter journey than you expected from Meppel, because of course that takes 50 minutes a piece. Now expect it to be like around 25 minutes. The stop at Haren is going to prove to be quite challenging. I must say that only like a kilometer in front of the station is when the ATB is going to tell you to slow down, so you literally have to push the brakes as hard as you can in order not to in order to literally pass the station. But last time I tried, it worked. I think I'm at exactly 140. That's awesome. So I'm gonna do my best. I just hope this time I'm not gonna make any mistakes. On the way to Haren though, like from Groningen, I believe the ATB is a lot better. It will just tell you like right in advance to slow down already, so it's easier. I believe it was the way back from Groningen. But we will see. So far so good. Everything is working. Also, this seems to be working. Supposed to arrive in Groningen at 12:24:04. I'm not sure why it says on foot. But we will see. Maybe after this particular service, I will boot into free, basically in what is it called, on foot, and then I'll just go to Assen and see if people would actually board the train then, because there is something finicky going on with the game. Like at times people just literally will not board the train whatever you do, or they will not get out. So I don't really understand what's going on, because sometimes, as you probably saw in the previous episode of Timetable Tracktest, people wouldn't enter the train. But the last time I experimented with this particular route in Haren, there were so many people boarding and getting off the train. I rambled too much. You didn't hear anything. I always ramble too much and I forget about the dead man. It's an SC2. It should be okay for now. Press a few more times. think we can turn off the wipers for now. 8 kilometers left, 5 minutes to go. I see some new people joining the stream. Welcome to Train Sim World 5. I'm currently playtesting my own custom timetable, or parts of it. This is supposed to be a 24-hour service between Groningen Platform 3 and Assen Platform 2. So basically, you know, similar to the rush hour service in real life, but then 24 hours. Which is this, and this is one of the many train services that I plan to implement in this timetable. 6 kilometers. A little bit. Okay, fine. I'll turn this on again. Drawing close to Haren, 4.8 kilometers left, so we should see an ATB change really soon, I believe, near this little place over there. So prepare for a sudden stop. There's another train. What time is it now? I don't know. That is probably that is the Intercity to Assen going the opposite direction, and I think I have to brake here. Yeah. Let's start braking already. 1:30. And we are at I mean, funny enough, it allows us to continue. Don't do that now. There's the S. 1.3 kilometers away, so let's start braking. I kind of want to be... I have to brake by quite a lot. So basically the ATB is not necessarily helping me here. So I was right, it is on the way to Haren from Groningen, not from Assen. And my game was freezing a little bit there, I'm sorry about that. Alright, we're at 58 kilometers. Probably go down to 40. We still have some time left. We have a minute and a half, so we should be good to go. And there's a lot of people waiting on the platform. And I'm still overdoing it. Oh well. Alright, we have to wait. That gives us some time to change the brakes to 0 and open up the doors. So there's a lot of people waiting in Haren. I hope they will board. That gives us a little time. Let's see, it is in its neutral, so that's fine. Let's have a quick look at the station here. It was not too bad. I always overestimate, or I always underestimate the amount of time it takes to fully brake from such high speeds. So I was supposed to stop here, and I stopped here. That's not bad. All right. Let me try to open the door again. Maybe they will get in. I don't know. That means, yeah, there we go. And now they're boarding the train. So basically, if the game tells you to wait, just fucking wait. So a lot of people are boarding the train. That's good. We actually have some passengers here. We're going to arrive at 12:24. As you can see, 12:48, the next train's going to leave. This train's directly going to Groningen. So let's get this over with. Let's go to the final stop. Okay, we gotta close the doors. And we're actually early. Okay, let's go. This is ready. There we go. 130 kilometers. So basically, I figured out something new. If the game tells you to wait, you should wait, because then it'll work. Only then it will work. So it was still not my mistake. It was the mistake of the game. And technically, it was also my mistake because I didn't know. But I mean, the game kind of should have fixed this in the first place. But that's good to know. So that's already one thing I can write down. It's one of my findings for today. Luckily, this is only a short little drive away to Groningen. I think Europa Park is like literally around the corner. It's only 4 kilometers, out of which 1.4 is from Groningen Europa Park to Groningen. We already have to slow down to 80. Yes. It's that close by, guys, really. I mean, we have literally not even reached our maximum speed yet, and here we are. We're already slowing down to 80. Speed here. So now if we arrive early in Groningen, wait. If the game says wait, we wait. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna be so difficult anymore. Okay, here is Europa Park. Unfortunately, we're not making a stop here today because this Intercity service is not calling in Europa Park. But I do know we gotta slow down to 40 kilometers here, so let's just be a little bit assertive. So we can also already see some departures on the signs here in Europa Park. That's the Intercity to Meppel, obviously. That's going to call here. And give it a little bit more power, and there we go. This should be fine to roll us into the station. For the final, what is it, 1.3 kilometers. So far so good. No issues, no bugs whatsoever on this part of the journey from Assen to Groningen. So this was IC301 if I'm correct, and the next service is going to be IC302, and then it should be, and then we should be able to actually make a safe return to Assen and also position our train properly for a fictive next service, like for a fictive upcoming service, because I haven't made the next services yet, of course. Okay, we should be fine. Turn off the throttle. It's only 500 meters anyway. We should be able to glide into the station like this. And let's start braking. Platform 3B is our platform of arrival. There's these poor bastards out there without an umbrella, so. And now we can actually see some other trains as well, because in the previous episode of Timetable Tracktest it was literally only us. We were like the only train in existence. But look, the service to Meppel is here. There we go. Boom. We made it. Put it to its neutral. We have arrived right on time, so we can unlock the doors. Apparently people don't want to get out, so alright, that's their loss, I guess. And as you can see, the train on the opposite of us, the service has just become active. It says Meppel, so the door should probably open soon as well. Yeah, there we go. Because this train is gonna leave in like 12:30 or something, if I remember correctly. I probably had some space left. Yeah, wow, plenty of space. But that's fine. Alright, so here is our next train, Assen via Haren. We're going to leave in 10 minutes. So basically, every service has about 5 6 minutes to 10 minutes of time in between. So if you would have some delay, you would be able to pick this up to make sure you would still arrive on time. And here is the Intercity to Meppel, literally leaving in 2 minutes. Europa Park, Assen, Hogeveen. There's already a lot of people getting on board. Okay, let me put this thing in its park. And let's grab the opportunity to have a look at our other Intercity service actually leaving the station. That would be nice. First, I should probably, I should lock the doors. Okay, fine. And I'm going out. Bye. Then we're probably gonna have like a little pop-up that we completed. Yes, there we go. Continue. We can return to the timetable, return to free roam. Sure, we're going back to free roam, so we can see this surface leave. The station should be any second now. You guys having fun yet? This always takes a while. I think it should leave in like 10 seconds or so. Also, the map is working, as you can see. The Intercity to Assen, we're going to leave at 12:35, and then at 12:56, the other train coming from the direction of Assen is going to terminate here. All of the Intercities to Meppel and from Meppel are on this list, so everything is working great so far. And there they go, on the way to Meppel. Alright, bye. Okay, let's wrap up right there. Turn off the train, go to the other side. Get ready for the return service to Assen. As you can see, the next train to Meppel is going to leave at 2:28, so everything is right in order. We're going to leave in 6 minutes, so close this, and let's in 2 minutes our next service is going to start, so that's good. We have plenty of time to go to the other side. Brakes, pantograph lower. This one I always just let it be. It's going to be the tail light. Train lights can stay off, and there we go. Now we got to run through the train to make sure we make it on time. SS niet instappen, heel goed. Good. Apparently, okay. They just want to take the journey back, I guess. Well, your wish has been granted. We're going back in 30 seconds. I gotta hurry. Oh my god. This is so stressful. Even with free compartments, this train is like, wow, this takes forever to get to the other side. Anyway, we made it. There we go. We have, we should be fine. We have 10 seconds to get in the chair. Here we go. Turn it on, set it to parking. Oh my god. And we should be able to open the door. Yes, unlock doors. There we go. And so basically in 4 minutes we're going to start our return journey to Assen Platform 2. And probably, I think when we are near the vicinity of Haren, we should be able to see the other train actually coming from the direction of Assen, which is nice. We also just had it like on our way to here. The meeting point is around near Haren. Right, let's get the train ready for departure. Photograph a race, yes. We got juice. Head headlights. Probably put the center on as well because it is kind of dark right now. ATB Getman on. Alright, we are ready to go. Let's put the camera at the right spot. And then everything should be right. Yep. Okay. Three more minutes to go. So while we wait, I'm gonna quickly get myself a drink. Look at the sun setting outside. It's probably a good idea to turn a light on. So we're actually in the middle of a thunderstorm. Wow, I just selected light rain, so that's kind of wild. To all the new viewers that just tune in, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Timetable Tracktest. It's a series of live streams during which I test my own custom timetable and aspects thereof. You should see a live map on the top right, which is basically going to show our location on the map in real time. You're in good hands here. Enjoy the return journey to Assen. We're going to leave in approximately a minute. And then we should be good to go. Okay, everything's ready, it seems. Any second now we can close the doors. And that's my cue. Hide the HUD. Put this to drive. Set it to forward, and then the light should turn green any second now. Yeah, you see that green light? That means it's time to go. Well, it's pouring rain outside. basically we don't need to test everything anymore in basically in I forgot what the mode was called, but in the on foot mode, because as long as we exactly do what the game tells us to do, like wait, if it tells us to wait, then wait, we should be golden. Speed 130. Okay, this is a bit of a tricky situation because we're only 2 kilometers away from Haren, so basically my question is like, how far am I going to pull up the throttle, because in about a kilometer or so we got to slow down again. That's a bit of the, you know, that is what makes this this surface so tricky, especially when you're going through Groningen, from Groningen basically, because here that's our call to slow down to 60 kilometers already. So, and the station is 1 kilometer away, and turn off the throttle. Alright, we are at 60, that should be fine. 900 meters. Slow down to 40. It would be awesome if I can manage to make a perfect stop at this station now. It might not seem like much, but this station is actually kind of hard to follow at. Okay, we're at 40. I think when we're at 30 we should be okay. We are approximately on time. We're probably going to be a little bit late, but that is okay. I don't care about being late. There's probably a lot of different strategies to call it the station, but I'm just gonna do it like this. Now it seems that like half an hour ago people were dying to board the train, but I don't think they are as enthusiastic as they are right now. Let me see the other side. Nah, it's just this one dude reading a book in the pouring rain. Okay, that's mad dedication, dude. So here you can see 12:40 something is 7 minutes. The train is gonna arrive. That will take this poor soul to Groningen. Let's see how long. Oh, I can't see it because I'm not playing this particular service. I'm actually continuing onward, so I think I was just a tad too late, but it should be fine. I mean, we probably could make up for some lost time. At least the doors are locked right on time. That's great. Put it in front, in forward, and there we go. Accidentally moved the train while the doors were still closing. You didn't see that at all. You did not see anything. It was perfectly safe. Don't say anything. Let's see. Yeah, 1:30 is expected. And in approximately 12 minutes, we should arrive in Assen. almost at our maximum speed. Let's turn it down to S1. Yeah, I just wanted to say we should see the train at any moment now. There it is. That was the train heading in the direction of Groningen, so that was the train leaving from Assen, so that means the platform should be empty, so everything's going perfectly according to plan right now. Looks like the rain is setting, the sky is opening up, so hopefully in a while we can turn off the windshields. Now when we arrive in Assen, we have basically during this particular journey we have an additional assignment that we need to complete. We first of all we have to unload all the passengers, and after that we have to go back to the other side of the train and actually make an exact stop in the front of the station. So you know when the next service towards Groningen is going to start, it's going to be at the exact same position as it was when we first booted up the game, like right in the front of the platform. So it takes a bit of trial and error, considering it is an exact stop. I believe you have to have an accuracy of at least 10 meters or so, and in order to alleviate that difficulty for a tiny bit, I've just given a set explicit completion time of like 2 minutes. So you have like 2 minutes to make it to that particular spot, which should be more than enough. And then also, you know, you still have like around 4 to 5 minutes embarkation time for all of the passengers. Whoa, bro! What's up with these what's up with these cars? Don't scare me like that. That's a little bit too late for a safety mechanism, don't you think? Sunday driver. I believe this also happened in the previous stream when we were going to Meppel. There was also a car like passing the railroad. It scared the living shit out of me. 8 kilometers left. Fine. If we're going up, then it should naturally gradually slow down a little bit. Luckily the ATB is top notch around Assen, so when we arrive, I mean, the ATB will definitely guide us. Haren is a lot more difficult than that. Wow. I'm glad we made it though, because I was really worried about that stop. The stop at Haren Also because it's the only stop we're making, it is kind of challenging. It really is kind of challenging. So I'm glad we made it. Okay, amp up the throttle a little bit. 5 kilometers left and 4 minutes to get there. Should be fine. This little electricity house, electricity generator is telling me we're close to Assen. Soon we'll be making a right turn towards there, and then I believe the ATB will tell us to slow down shortly. Down a little bit. 141. Yep, there it is. 80. So we're going to go slow down to 80 kilometers. Gotta slow down to 60. Oh, I'm going, I'm almost at 40. Let me add a little bit of speed here. It's okay. So now we're going to the left side of the track. Before you're wondering, is this a bug? No, this is not the bug. This is not a bug in the game, and this is also not an error in the timetable. There's only... Let me talk, damn it. There is literally only one way to reach Platform 2 in Assen, and that is not through the most right track there. You actually have to take the left track, because Platform 3 and 2 are both served by this one. Okay, prepare to stop sign. That means we got to slow down to 40, so let's just be a little bit assertive here. Turn down the throttle. There we go. Arriving in Assen. 1 minute too early. That's nice, so hopefully we have some time to get to a complete stop. And a little bit of speed maybe. The PIS screens are empty, of course, because this is the last service that we currently have. We only made like 2 services, both originating from the other end, respectively. Great. Awesome. Okay, we probably have to wait. Okay, not too shabby. 40 seconds early. That's more than respectable. Put it in neutral. Put it to parking. And let's just do what the game tells us to do and wait until it's 12:54:28. All right. Whatever you say, game. You're the boss. Alright, so we got 3 minutes to unload the passengers here in Assen, which is going to be 3 boring minutes because nobody's literally getting off. Because nobody got on, again, because it's raining, I don't know. So at 57, we should go ahead and be on the other side of the train, because then we have 2 minutes to basically drive the train back to the front of the platform. And then at 59 it should be ready, and then it has like 3 minutes or 4 minutes to, you know, for the passengers to get on the train. So for now, let's go on with the procedure here. That's fine. What was I forgot something, I don't know. Yes, the wipers can be off. Tail light, center light off. Train lights can stay on. Off, key off. There we go. And now we gotta run back again to the other side of the train to get ready. Why just not take a walk outside? Then we got 2 minutes to move the train a little bit from here to there, to the other side of the platform. Hence why this side of the service takes 28 minutes instead of 23 minutes. Okay, train heating, compressor, yada yada yada. Hello? Hello? Maybe I should turn it on? There we go. Alright. That's ready. Headlights, couch lights can stay off. ATB is on, the deadman can be off. We're not really going that far at all. And then we should be ready for the final aspect of our journey. Any second now. Oh, so it does say do not board? Oh, that's awesome. I was wondering how I could get this actually. But now it says do not board. That's cool. Alright, so we got 2 minutes, and now it says stop at location, the front of Assen Platform 2. There is not officially an arrival time, and I just basically did this. I just gave it a completion time, because otherwise, you know, we have to wait a long time, and I don't really like that. Now we're gonna move 200 meters to the front. Now the game is really picky on making an exact stop. Basically it says the front of Assen Platform 2. I mean, it is highlighted here right on the edge. This is where we initially started our journey, like an hour ago. I think 2 minutes is more than enough actually. That's decent. Oh, we made an exact stop. Wow. Okay. Well, we were right on time. So that's great. Wow. Let's go back to free roam. And now there is literally nothing left for us to do because there are no more surfaces that we can play with right now. I only literally made 2 surfaces each to test everything out, and it works flawlessly, I guess. So the one thing I do know now is when the game tells you to wait, you must wait. Don't do random stuff and, you know, and already open up the doors, because then basically passengers will not board your train. I had to find it out the hard way. I had no idea. Let me first... What's that? Always got to do that. And maybe I should add an arrival time. I don't really want to add an arrival time, because if I said the arrival time was going to be 12:59, you know, then if we were, let's just say I was super fast with this and I arrived like 1 minute early, I would still have to wait there. So now I didn't give it an arrival time, I gave it a completion time, so it's a bit easier. And then probably because, you know, we directly went into the objective completed screen, so that's probably why. And also considering the next train that I still have to add in the TSW5 editor would leave 5 minutes after, it could already start boarding, so that works a lot better. Meanwhile, the timetable for the Intercity Groningen Meppel is still going strong. Next train is in 1 hour. I think this is still the same train. And I think this one left, it was 12, yeah, it was, now it's 2:47, it was 12:47, so we just missed it by a couple of minutes. That sucks. Anyway, guys, this part is complete. It worked out amazing. I'm glad it did. I was really worried about it. So this basically means I will go ahead and in the next couple of days I'm going to add all the remaining surfaces so that both the IC200 and 300 surfaces have basically 24-hour coverage. Of course, the IC200 is not 24-hour coverage, but this surface will be. And don't worry, there will be a lot more additional services added. Feel free to check it out on the GitHub. This timetable is called Awake 24, so Awake 24. I will share the link in the description, of course, so you can have a look. With that said, we completed the driving part of today's playtest, and I kind of want to do one service from, okay, fine, from Groningen to Assen as a guard, in guard mode, basically as a conductor. I want to see how that works. And this time we're not going to do service 301, 302, we're going to do service 350. Here we go. So let's just say we're going Groningen Assen. This time we're going to do 350. Fine, let's make it clear. Like nice weather. And this time we're going to go play through guard mode. Let's have a look how this works. If everything is the way it's supposed to be. So at least the PIS is working. 12:10 we're going to be in Haren. I don't have to unlock the doors. The game will actually do it for me. And 12:24 we're going to arrive in Assen. So far so good. 12:28 the Intercity to Meppel. Unfortunately we're not going to see this one, but maybe, I think because we chose the IC350, we should see the train coming from Meppel when we are in Haren, if I'm correctly. We should see the train passing by, so that's kind of cool. I mean, I'd be willing to delay this train just a little bit, you know, so that we are able to see that. I hope there's some folks boarding the train. Oh, there we go. Okay. Welcome. So now I'm not the train driver, now I'm the conductor, or basically, as it's called in the Unreal editor, it's called guard mode. Let's see if these happy people are going to board the train. Here you go, here it is, here. What the fuck? Hello. The entrance is here! What? Okay. Hello, sir. The entrance is right... What the f... Okay. Anyway, are people boarding the train? Please board the train. If not, then please board in Haren or something. I want to check tickets. I want to have something to do. I don't know what's up with this game sometimes. So departure is in 2 minutes. And people are just minding, like wandering through the platform restlessly. I don't know why. They're not necessarily entering. I still want to have a look at the on foot mode later on after we complete this service. I kind of want to have a look that if we are playing in free roam mode, if people will board the train basically. Because when I'm playing a specific service, also in the... Excuse me. If we're playing a specific service on the official timetable, like a specific service, I also sometimes have it that people don't board the train. But you know, you probably saw it at the beginning of the stream when I played in free roam mode. Literally so many people were getting on and off the train, so I think maybe it's just something in the game, I don't know. I haven't really wrapped my head around it. Guys, the entrance is here. Hello. Can I push you into the train? Is there anybody in here? No. Doesn't seem like it. So I got nothing to do until Haren, so that's also fine, I guess. Fine by me. It would have been nice though if people would board the train, but it doesn't seem they will. Oh well, at least I got the entire compartment to myself, and my lovely colleague forgot to turn the lights on. Anyway, I gotta do my duty. I gotta close the door and provide the passenger experience, so to speak. So I will turn on the lights later. That's probably why they're not boarding, is too... Nah. That's just a bunch of bullshit. So 20 seconds to go. Alright, all by myself. That's nice though. And that's my cue. And we're not taking off. Okay. I don't know what it is with this game. And this probably has something to do about the fact that there's no people in the train. I don't know what's going on. Or it was because I didn't wait. I don't know what it is with this game. Alright. Well, ain't that a load of shit. Alright, that just didn't work for some reason, I don't know. I gotta look into that, so I did find a bug, yay. It went a little bit too perfect, actually, so guard mode is not working properly for some reason, I don't know why. So that was 350, let's just try the... Let's just try 302 maybe, see if that works. And go to a conductor mode. Let's have a look if that is possible to get it working properly. I don't know why. It's probably because I didn't wait long enough. Oh, now there's actually people in the train. Why is that? That's weird. Why is that? Like, I just realized something. When you spawn and there's like a butt ton of people in the train, then you actually know the train is most likely going to take off, and then people are going to enter the train. Why is that? If there are no people in the train, this train is empty, then for some reason it's unable to either leave the platform, and also like no passengers will board the train. Keep the door open, please. So for a fact, I know we should probably be able to take off in a couple of minutes. So there is something wrong with that particular service. So let me write it down real quick. So IC350 guard mode spawns empty train, nobody is boarding train, cannot leave. And 302 works so far. So this is probably a formation thing. I gotta check the formation settings. I guess there's something wrong with the formation or the location the train is spawning. I don't know. But I've had this happen before. Because the train to Meppel, the Intercity to Meppel, this one, was originally departing from platform 7, and then I had issues all the time. So I don't know if this is something with the formation or there's more to it that meets the eye. I don't necessarily know, but that is something for me to find out. Oh, and I didn't even look if people are boarding the train. Hello? Are you boarding the train? Anybody? There's a lot of people, but nobody wants to board the train. I've already given up on that, basically, because I don't know why that is. But if we are able to leave the station, then it's most likely. So if that means that if passengers are spawned in the train upon starting the game, then that's good. Otherwise, the train cannot leave, pretty much. So if there are no passengers in here, then that means there should probably be something is off with the formation or the train or the surface in general. So I gotta take something into account about that. So apologies about the short delay. We had to wait 4 more additional minutes. I hope it's worth it. I hope the train is taking off now. If not, then I kind of want to go into the free roam mode and have a look in Assen if we can actually try to see if people are boarding the train while in free roam mode. That would be interesting. And then just control the train one more time, and then I guess I need everything that I need to know. Oh yeah, I was supposed to check if people are boarding the train. Well, he sure as hell isn't. I don't know. Anyway, let's get ready, and this time I'm gonna wait until the train, until the game tells me to do it. So when, like, I just kind of broke my own rule. Like, when the game tells you to wait, you should wait, and I don't know. I'm just not listening. Okay. Lock doors. Let's do the official way. We gotta see if all the doors are closing. Whatever. Alright, the great question. Are we taking off? Yes, we are. Perfect. So, suspicion confirmed. If the train is empty, that means it's bad. There should be people in there. And that also means that considering the train is completely empty, the AI is unable to take off. That's basically the whole idea here. So I'm going to turn on the lights because I don't like the lights being off. I don't care what my colleague up there thinks of me. I'm going up there. I'm going to make it happen. Yo, could you turn the lights back on, like this little switch? Thanks. No problem. Alright, so I think like 5 or 6 people will probably board the train in Haren, so we have something to do. I believe there's also like some additional camera angles. I don't know. I still cannot sit here for some reason. Let me shine my light in your face. You can't really see, it's broad daylight now. I want to sit here. This point of view brings back so much memories, man. This is like where I would normally be sitting here, especially on busy and crowded Friday nights. I would just sit here, look outside. This is my this is my POV, to say like that, a pixelated point of view. But this time literally. Okay. Yes, I want to sit here, please, so we can enjoy the view. So. What the fuck was that? Okay, so we can move between the different camera angles. This is the back compartment. This is the front compartment. Hey, man. And where's my seat? Here we go. Groningen Europa Park. Wow, it feels great not having to drive for once. I can just relax and enjoy the view. There's nothing I gotta do. Okay, so we gotta wait for the next stop. Unfortunately, they didn't add any functionality to open and close the trash bins because that sound is awful. It's a loud, clanky metal sound, and you can really try to piss people off with that. A lot of people have, actually. You don't want to know how many times I hear that clang sound in the train. Just a bunch of NPCs sitting here. Oh man. But it's funny if you are playing in guard mode and you're sitting here and you're looking outside. I mean, I never paid attention to this football field over here, let alone all the cars passing by, because if you are going from the front cockpit, basically, it's like a completely different perspective, and I barely pay attention to all this stuff, like this football field. I would never look at it. Okay, so now when we press T, we should also be able to see IC302, Groningen and Assen. Next stops are Haren and Assen. Today's journey is on the 9th of September. It says 2024, but yeah, that's, I don't know. So it does say IC302, that's interesting. I'm not sure if it only does that in guard mode or also when we're driving it. I don't know. We're about to see. Haren is 1 minute away. 12:40. Yeah, we should arrive in Haren in approximately 1 minute, so we could actually probably check some tickets on the way there. And as you can see also, the map is still working on the top right. That's great. It's a Thirdrail's map. I should be visible on the community multiplayer radar. I'm not sure. I haven't had any destination information and broadcast information and stuff like that. Normally I do when I just literally play the game and do it for fun. But now, considering I'm conducting so many services, I don't want to go back and forth and change it. Okay, that's my call. We're arriving in Haren. Nice view, bro. Oh my god, look at the speed of this dude. Next time I should just really keep it at 60 and then just make a hard break for it, I guess. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, I'm not touching anything. I'm just letting the game do everything. Okay. There we go. Let me pass, please. Okay, there's a lot of people want to board. So that's great. That's working well. It's probably people are getting off the train. So it's probably the same as it was. So that's all working flawlessly. That's good. I'm glad. These are still people getting on the train. Yes, no, yes, no, no, yes. Yes, you maybe, sir? No? You're making a pirouette? Okay. Jesus Christ. NPCs galore. I don't think so. I think we're good. Okay, so probably people got on the train. I don't know how many. Huh? Oh, I gotta lock the doors. I'll just start from the back of the train. Why not? And close the door. And if all is well, we should go. Next stop is Assen. That's correct. And we're moving again. And I got 10 tickets, bro. 10? I didn't even know so many people got on. Okay, so that is working. So there is something fishy with the IC service 350, 351. When it comes to guard mode, I will look into that in the next couple of days. But at least for this service, it's working. So, my son, have you purchased a ticket? Okay, I'm sorry. Hello. I like to sit next to strangers and pretend I'm interesting. Okay, so I guess there's nobody here that we need to check, so I think they're in the next compartment. Yeah, I already see one right over there. Yes. Goedemiddag. Off peak. Yeah, we're off peak. It's not peak, it's Haren. That is perfect, thank you. Haren Assen. That is correct. Okay, I think there's a few hiding in here. Yeah, there's one. Hello. En goedemiddag. Valid for one journey, Haren Assen, off-peak return. That is perfect, thank you. Dag. 7 more tickets, bro. Wow, the game is really letting me work. Hello. Valid for one journey, 9th of September, off-peak, Haren Assen. Perfect, thank you. This dude over here. Hello. Oh, hij gaat naar Almere. Haren naar Almere. Okay, that's perfect. That's fine. That's valid. I mean, you're going there. Hey, man. Haren Assen, valid for one journey. Perfect. Thank you. Another one. Haren Assen, 9th September. Yes. And the last 3 are here. Yeah. And yeah. Hello. Hey. Yeah. Excuse me. What in the flying fuck is this? Yeet. Haren Assen. Yeah. Prima, joh. And then this guy doesn't have a valid ticket. Oh, did you saw that? That was actually another train. Haren to Assen. Great. Awesome. We checked the tickets, and now we can basically do nothing and wait 9 more minutes for the next stop. So that is working. Great. You know, the great benefit of this is that I can just sit in first class and just enjoy the view. So, considering we're going to, where are we actually? Let me check the map real quick. There's Assen. We still got some ways to go. Um, 12:54, so that's like 8 minutes. Fine. Okay, we'll wait. So we're gonna wait until we arrive in Assen. After that, the moment we arrive, I want to boot into free roam and quickly have a look if that works. Like if I can select this train and have people board it in a regular way. Marktplatz, right. This is the third journey the third time we're going from Groningen to Assen today. Oh my god. That's insane. This view is nice though. We have for Assen to Groningen. Okay. Let's just enjoy the view. I don't know, I cannot sit still with this kind of stuff, man. I mean, like, guard mode is not really for me, but I decided it, you know, to make it as a form of completion for the timetable, because there are people out there that actually like to do it. So, you know, I still got to test this out as well, although I just really don't like to sit here and wait for paint to dry until we arrive in Assen. Does this light actually work? No? It says that's the outlets. Hey, they got outlets in the first class. Funny story. Funny fucking story. This is a real, this actually happened. I lived in, so basically I studied in the west of the country. I'm originally from the Groningen area. And when I just started college, there was a assignment where we had to, basically we were placed in groups based on our postal code. So me and two other dudes from around the same area, we were placed in the same group, and we had to go back to the place where we grew up, and we had to make a little video about it. So all is well and set. So the next day we were supposed to go, and I hilariously overslept, and my phone died. It was 0%, so I couldn't even contact them. So what did my dumbass self do? I bought a first class ticket so that I could charge my phone in this train. So I had two legs of my journey. The first leg was just 50 minutes and the other one was an hour and a half. The first leg of 15 minutes, it was this train alright, so I could charge my phone. It was 10%. And then in the other leg of the train, of the other leg of the journey, which was like an hour and a half, it wasn't this kind of train, and it was like the 2-floor train, the double-decker, and that one didn't have any outlets in the first class. So I literally purchased the first class tickets for absolutely nothing. I still haven't forgotten about that. I was so pissed at the time. Everything worked out though in the end. I mean, we got our video, we shot everything, and that was great. It just took a little bit longer than expected, but it worked. You know, with my little story, it's actually only 4 more minutes, so it's not that bad. I saw some people left the stream, so I probably shouldn't tell too many stories. Apparently people don't really like these. Sorry about that. Just wanted to kill the time a little bit. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Sucks I can turn this light off. Yeah, we're getting really close now. Yeah, there we are. I mean, I can't believe it that I actually managed to sit still for 20 minutes. I don't have ADD or ADHD or something, but I don't know, with this kind of game, you know, I just really want to control the train instead of just sitting here and just look outside. I mean, I can do that in a real train, you know. This is not really my play style at all. But, you know, I gotta test it. I gotta make sure everything works. And I'm glad I did, because the first service didn't work properly. Yeah, there's the suburbs. So now we actually get to see the city from a different perspective as well. That's nice. Oh, that little part was clipping there. Did you see that? Yep, this is the industrial area of the city. And we're actually slowing down, it feels. Oh no, almost. This is the little bridge. Yeah, here we go. So that worked out well. Glad about that. I'm also happy, you know, that I'm conducting these playtests live on stream so that we get to see the bugs like right away. The station's getting close. I mean, nothing's perfect the first try. This service also not. So basically, after we complete this service, what will be next? I think the next update that I'm going to do for Wait 24 is to create some custom art in game. So, you know, for the loading screens and for you know, the timetable itself when you boot up the game, because right now it uses the same theme as the official route, which is not really what I want. You know, I want to kind of differentiate it a bit. And after that, I'm going to focus on, you know, the classic traditional intercity services that actually have, you know, 2 trains, 6 compartments instead of 3. And they only call in Assen. They go to Rotterdam, The Hague, you know, the regular intercity services. That guy brakes aggressively, bro. Holy fuck. That's insane. I mean, the AI is super aggressive in this game. Alright, doors are unlocked. And the funny part is I can hear the chopper going off. I don't know if you can hear it. I think I can hear it in the... You can hear it in the back, right? Yeah. Where's the chopper? You can hear like the buzzing sound from the chopper. I don't know. The driver's doing something funny to the train. I don't know. Nobody wants to get out. That's not my problem. You're just going back right away to Groningen. Alright. Another successful completion of a service. That's great. Let's do an on-foot free roam. And let me quickly have a look. I need to... this is the official timetable. I need my own. What time is it leaving? 12:01. Okay, that's perfect. So we could say we're going to Assen at exactly 12. Just light clouds this time. Let's see how this works. Alright, platform 2. Five minutes. Oh, we're actually... of course, 12:01 is when the when the doors open, when the service gets into being, when the service comes into being. So we're actually right on time. Let's have a look what happens this time. So we're arriving a bit early. Oh my god, there's so many more people on the platform. No way. For real. So this is working. Wow. Okay, I'm super curious. I'm super curious as what's gonna happen soon. Okay. One. Boom. And now it says Groningen. Awesome. That should open up the door. Let's see what's going on. This always takes a while though. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. People are boarding the train. Wow. So, I guess suspicion confirmed. Free roam and like on foot is actually works better with like people getting on and off the train. Well, are these people getting on the train? All of them. No way. Wow. Now I understand why people keep saying like I should play on foot, because people are actually getting on the train this way. So I don't really know what's going on, but let's take control of this one. And I'm yeeting my colleague out of the driver. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take over. There we go. This can be off. Train lights on. I don't know why you don't have the compressor on. There we go. Brake off. Why is the reverser in forward? Okay, so for this journey I'm gonna keep the dead man off. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna put it on. Why not? And put this thing in park. Is it working? No, it's not. Yeah, now it is. Alright. Parking. Ah, okay. So that is also a really interesting insight of today's stream. On foot works better. On foot is I guess on foot is the goated way to play, or it is just something with this particular surface that works a lot better. But I don't think so, because this was the exact surface that we took on the way to Groningen. Yes, this was the exact same surface we took when we started the stream. So it is there's really something about like playing in on foot that people will actually board a train. All right, good to know. Good to know. I could use this for the release notes for version 0.20. People are experiencing them play on foot. Guess not really more people are boarding right now. Alright. Good to know. I should probably get ready. I cannot climb stairs anymore for some reason. Let me get in the seat. Let's see. Yeah, okay, everything's ready. That's good. I'm not having any unpleasant surprises. For some reason, my camera keeps going here. I don't really understand why. There we go. Why? What's up? Alright, whatever, bro. Almost ready to go. we go. Yet another drive between Assen and Groningen. But whatever. I mean, this is some additional practice, you know, for me to practice my stopping skills in Haren, because they're dreadful. Oh my god. Yes, the map is still active on the top right of the screen, so you can still see my position on the map basically in real time. We've almost reached our top speed. 10 minutes to go, then we're going to be in Haren, and from there it is literally a 5-minute drive to our final destination, Groningen. And that's also going to be our final, this is going to be our final service of today's stream. We've basically conducted 4 services, guys. 4. I was literally only planning to just go back and forth to Assen, like from Groningen to Assen, like twice. And we basically conducted two more services. That's hilarious. Too fast. Tone down a little bit. 141 now. Yeah, there we go. Green lights. That's always good. So like I said earlier, once I manage to complete the 24-hour aspect of this particular service, you know, adding services for the full 24-hour experience, I'm gonna head on to the classic Groningen intercities, you know, with longer trains that have 6 compartments instead of 3, or maybe even 9. Especially during rush hour, I'm definitely gonna make 9, including shunting services, coupling, uncoupling services. So it's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be the next step basically after this. Then, you know, the timetable is really gonna take off, and we're gonna see much more traffic. on the route. Because right now we only have, you know, the IC200s to Meppel and Groningen leaving every 2 hours, plus, you know, this particular train. So we're only bound to see the other train when we arrive, like when we're close to Haren. That's the only train we're going to see. Bro, another did you see that? What's up with the cars today? That's the second time this has happened. I don't even know if it happened when I was in guard mode. That's hilarious. That's not hilarious at all. It's actually kind of scary. It scares the shit out of me. We're overspeeding for some reason. It's not by much. I mean, the ATB is not blowing all the bells and whistles here. So 8.5 kilometers. I just wanted to say I recognize this place, so that means we are well on our way. 5 more minutes. Especially later when we're seeing much more railroad, much more areas of railroad laying past, and of course then we for sure we know, bro. Oh, okay, I didn't say anything. I was like, that guy's just driving through the grass, but he didn't. I mean, my computer can run the increased draw distance, but I decided to turn it down just a little bit because of stream purposes. I mean, I am running this from off a laptop at all, so you know, I'm just playing this off a laptop, so of course I don't want to overdo it too much. So to all the new viewers, welcome to the stream. I'm just testing my play testing. I'm doing a timetable track test, so to say. I'm testing my own custom, what is soon to be 24-hour timetable on the Groningen Zwolle line. And I'm testing one of my intercities from Assen to Groningen. Okay, we are getting close. I recognize this area. We are definitely, 4 kilometers. We definitely have to slow down soon. So I'm not really going to, you know, put the throttle to 5 or anything. And now this time I'm going to do the aggressive braking method, but the aggressive braking strategy basically. Oh, there is the train. This is the train heading to Assen. Shouldn't do that probably, but who cares. And the 80-kilometer sign is right there, right? It is somewhere. I mean, there it is. I got it. No, it's not 80. It is 130. So I gotta slow down a little bit. Yeah, 13. There we go. And now we wait for the S sign, which I believe is right there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's starting to rain? Okay. That was unexpected. Let me put the wipers on. Let's put it to free. Don't you dare go off right now. I have so much things to do. What's up with the rainy weather today? I don't know. I probably should have went for a clear day. Okay. Oh my god, I'm still way too fast, bro. I'm way too fast. I'm overspeeding. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Oh well. It like I said, this area is. Oh my god, I'm 50 meters too far, dude. Oh, and I still had the throttle on. There we go. And I'm early. Okay, I guess. Bro. Why are you doing this now? I stopped. Is it because I didn't put it in neutral? Well, I overbraked. Oh well, I'm like 50 meters. It's 50 meters anyway. My progress when it comes to successful braking at Haren is still an everlasting work in progress. So for now I'm gonna wait. The game tells me to wait, so I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna do anything right now. Okay. There we go. Let's see if people are getting off and on. And they are. They're getting off. And now people are actually doing something. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys have to walk a little bit further because my dumbass self. Oh, there seems to be congestion there. Oh, great. I hope all these poor people can enter the train on time. I'll probably wait just a little bit longer. Okay, so they're boarding the train, they're getting off the train. So, goated status for on foot free roam mode is confirmed, guys. So the funny part is it does say on foot. So we don't really have this particular timetable here all of a sudden. I don't know why this is, bro. I have no clue. I just don't understand. But at least this stuff is working. So that's great. People still want to board the train, it seems, so hurry up. That's basically a sign like hurry up, I need to leave. Okay. There we go. The last leg of the journey. So now that we're going to arrive in Groningen, there's one last thing I want to check, and that is if I go for a different service, will this little timetable screen remain empty, yes or no? I just want to see if this is something that happens on foot mode, free roam mode basically, or if this is something wrong with my service, I don't know. I gotta have a look. So by the time... Oh, it's really dark out. Let's put the... Oh, I turn off the lights. I mean, this is also a bit overkill, right? It doesn't do anything, the cap. It's off, right? Yeah. So by the time we're almost reaching our max speed, we're already gonna slow down. Not yet, but soon we will. There we go. We're already slowing down. Okay, we're at 80 now. Let's just be a little bit assertive and already start braking, because at the moment we're reaching a local park, we already have to be at 40 anyway, so I mean, we're already pretty early still. We have around 2 minutes. There you have it, folks. What? Are you kidding me? Somebody's drilling right now? Wow. It's 9:30, bro. That's wild. Somebody's drilling right now. That's insane. Alright. Turn off the throttle. Now we're gonna arrive in Groningen. Welcome to Groningen. And let's start braking. We are not too shabby, a little bit too late, but I mean, it's fine. I mean, I did screw it up a little bit in Haren anyway, so. And there is the train to Meppel again. I mean, 30 seconds too late. I mean, we could, they will survive that. That's fine. There you go. There's a park. And are people actually getting out? Then I'm curious. So people are not getting out here, even in free roam mode. That's interesting. That I did not understand. That I didn't really understand why. Okay, so let me get out of here and quickly move to this train. It already says Meppel. I think it's going to leave. How many minutes it's going to leave? 3 minutes. Okay, that's great. So, bye. I'm just leaving my train behind, and I'm just quickly going here. Just running to this train. Yeah, I'm taking over this service. You gotta go, bro. Come on. Gotta go. Bye. Do you want to leave service? Yes, please. Okay, and when I press No, okay, so it still says on foot. Okay, so that kind of tells me that probably if I went back to the real timetable, it should be the same. Anyway, I will check that myself, so no need to worry about that. I'm just going to run away and then give up service, give up the control of this Intercity, because I don't really want to, you know, do this anymore. Alright guys, with this I'm gonna conclude tonight's stream. It's been a really fruitful test, a really fruitful episode of Timetable Tracktest, episode 2. We did more services than I initially anticipated for. We checked out guard mode, found one valuable bug that we need to fix, which I will definitely try to fix. And I will quickly check the real timetable, the official timetable. Like to see whether or not, you know, it's normal that you see on foot and you don't see anything related to the destinations you're going. I think it should be fine, but I will check it myself. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Stay awesome. Feel free to check out my channel. I'll be back with more streams later this week, probably in a couple of days. I have some great stuff lined up, and of course more episodes of Timetable Tracktest. That goes without saying. And yeah. Thank you guys so much. Have a great remainder of your Tuesday night. I know I will. And I will see you all in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.